Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Train Sim World 2 live stream. We are on the LGV Mediterranean, the TGV Duplex. We're going to do the service from Marseille to Avignon, just to start off with. So let's get in there and get our train started and our locomotive up and running. Get our passengers on board. That on. A little bit of lights under here. There we go. Alright, we need to raise the pantograph. Let's get the gauge lights on. Let's get that off so that doesn't annoy me. We'll check the chat here in just a moment. Is that closed? Why is it saying? Something's not right. I think we need to change. Maybe. There we go. Now we're on the right. All right. Might be a quiet chat. All right, away we go. Oh, forgot to charge the brakes. There we go. Now we're moving. Morning, Mick. How are you? How's Microsoft Flight Sim treating you so far? There's our beautiful TGV Duplex. Passenger cars. There should be a bar car on here also, or a restaurant car. Nice morning service here in Marseille. Fairly standard that we have the two trains coupled together. That's what we're running. We make our way out of Marseille. Do our power change, stop off on Aix-en-Provence, and then make our way to Avignon. almost lost track of time this morning, to be honest. I was running around in Division 2, sorting out some stuff and just trying to work on some character stuff, and the next thing I know, I look up and it's 6:28. Oh, I gotta wrap this up and get over to get logged in and get things going. Alright, so we're starting to pick up speed as we leave Marseille. One of these days I'm going to have to get in here and tinker around and learn the safety systems. It's one area that I've not really engaged with on this route. Having trouble getting A on training. Got a few, tried a couple local flights and lost, but still having fun. That's good. Yeah, it's not easy to get the A's. I would agree with that. It's darn peculiar. You know, it's very tough because, yeah. Now there is a person I found on YouTube, and I'll send you the link when I'm done, Nick. His channel name is Squirrel, I believe. Or if you go to the area where the forums were that I sent you, if you click on the news part, their version of the roadmap, there's a link to his YouTube channel. And he has tutorials that kind of cover more beyond what they cover in the in-game training. So check his stuff out. I know he's doing stuff for Xbox players, but he may have stuff also for PC players to kind of get them going. A few things, because there's stuff like he was talking about, you know, showing the two different mistakes that pilots make when they're coming in for a landing in the game, and then how to resolve those mistakes so that you get a much smoother landing. So, yeah, what he's saying is to fly with the you know, do short flights. It seems with the Cessna 152 is what, you know, you kind of start off with. You know, most of the flight training in the game and all that is based on the Cessna 152. So his feeling is go stick with that, and then you know, keep practicing with that, because then it becomes kind of second nature, the things that you're doing that will hopefully make your experience a little bit better. Oops, gotta get in here and turn this off. Lower the pantograph, and I think we're going to AC now. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so today's flight is going to be on the, we're going to use the Cessna 152 as we come from San Luis Obispo up to Hearst Ranch Airport. Now, when we get into Flight Sim, I'll show you guys what I thought was Hearst Castle. That was the visitor center parking area, actually. Hearst Castle is far. That's where you park, and you take a shuttle bus up to the actual property, the main house. So yeah, that's we go. So I had to look it up last night, and then I found it on the. So in theory, we probably flew right over it when we were flying down to San Luis Obispo yesterday. So yeah, I looked online, and it's closed right now until further notice. Well, at least that's what it says on the website, but. But yeah, that's so yeah, we're gonna take the Cessna up there. Hey, good morning, Josh. Does the guide flight time line only come up at me? It shouldn't. It should give you one all the time when you call in to say that you're coming in for a landing, Mick. It should populate. It's red because you're usually going way too fast. So if you're going right about the right speed to come in for approach, it'll be blue. So it's you have to kind of pick those out, but it should come out. I think all the time. I think. Hopefully you're well, Josh. All right, here we are coming into Aix-en-Provence. We can. Probably going to be a little bit late getting in there. But I'm not 100% sure. I would think that it would come up on any airport that you're coming in for a landing at, Nick. But I could be wrong. Oh, I need to call it in. Okay, was not sure. Yeah, like you. So if you're, what I usually do, if you look at the videos I've done so far, is as you're coming in, you'll see your like approach marker or say timed approach as you're getting closer to your destination. That's when I call it in, because otherwise you're going to end up circling around. You're going to be like, why can't I come in for landing? So click on your ATC, and it should say find the nearest airport kind of thing, and then you click on your airport, and if that's the one that you're locked in to land at, it'll give you the pattern entry, and you just find that, and you line up and land that way. Yeah, we're late getting here. Yeah, because like if I have like the autopilot engaged, it'll circle around the airport. Like it'll just keep flying around and around and around in a circle. little bit past our stop, but oh well. Plus we're late. It happens. Oh my god, I am. I don't know if I accidentally pressed. That's like. Anyway, I'm sorry. So what I was saying was, go. The AI pilot, they can get you to, or the co-pilot can get you near your destination, Mick. But don't trust them to help you land the plane, is what I understand. Yeah, I know. I just looked down and I'm like, what? Did I mute myself or something? Anyway, so don't trust the AI or co-pilot to land because they're going to go all over the place. You got to get used to landing it yourself, it seems like. He's also suggested don't have like the live weather, have very calm, have the what do you call it? The no clouds or anything, just fly and just do everything in the Cessna 152. Just practice with that before you start going crazy and going like, oh, I'm going to start flying these jumbo jets right off the bat. No, he said just practice with the 152 first. Get used to, taking off, flying, going into your destination and all that. Just practice with that, and then start moving up to the bigger aircraft, because it seems like they. A lot of people get frustrated. You're thinking, okay, I'm lined up, but then you've got a base layer of wind, or you've got wind in the game, and there's a lot of clipping in this. Wow. It's like the trees are barely, it's like they're having a tough time rendering in, so they're like flickering. I just noticed. Wow. But anyway, so he said take the weather off, fly, sunny conditions, no clouds, no wind, daytime basically. And then, you can start to slowly introduce the weather, because otherwise you're going to have a tough time landing. But yeah, even if you're on the I want to say he's probably got tutorials for PC players as well, and they go way more in depth than what you find in the training that you already get in the game with the flight school. They cover some stuff, but putting it all together, like I didn't even think about trimming the aircraft, because he said, a lot of people, they fly, they're bouncing, you're constantly making adjustments. That's because your aircraft is not trimmed correctly. So I was like, oh man, I didn't even consider that. So yeah, that's something. But yeah, I apologize. I totally did not realize I was on mute, because I think I'd taken a drink of coffee or something, and I just muted myself. So I totally forgot to take myself off of mute. So yeah. But yeah, if you go Mick to to that link that I sent you the other day that takes you to the forums, there's an area that says news. If you click on that, that'll kind of give you the link to their roadmap area, and they'll kind of cover what they're looking at. So there is a lot of aircraft coming to the game still. Well, overall. I think it's for the PC players, and some of that stuff will also come to the consoles. So that's all in the works. There's a lot of updates to the airports, all kinds of stuff coming. But yeah, just if you scroll down, it'll say for Xbox players, but go to his YouTube channel, and I'm sure he's got stuff for PC players as well. And if not, I'm sure there's plenty of links, or in the forums, if you ask somebody will say, yeah, go to this person's YouTube channel, and there's a ton of videos, and you could just figure out where they're flying from or whatever, and you just follow along with them, you know. And they'll, you know, and you can watch, of course, you can watch the videos many times as you want, and, you know, keep practicing at it or whatever. So, yeah, very, very knowledgeable community. They're always willing to help people out, it seems. You know, they can always make the suggestions about where, you know, who to talk to, you know, whose YouTube channel to subscribe to, that you can get all these tutorials that go beyond, I think, what's in the game. And a lot of people, when I watched the one that he did for nailing really good landings, a lot of people said this is what should be in the tutorial in the game. You know, a lot of people were like, this, you know, it was very professional. Even one airline pilot's like, this is way better than the training in the game. This is what should be, you know, the new pilots, whether you're on PC or Xbox. This is the kind of training that you should be getting. So, yeah, and I think he's from the UK, maybe, I think, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. I'm really looking for, I can't wait for the core update on this. So hopefully the graphics will significantly improve. So yeah, I think we're gonna go back to the Cessna 152 for a little while. Although I really like the Daher TDM 930. It's a really nice plane, but it might be a little bit much, you know. So we'll go back to the Cessna 152, and I think we're going to take off the live weather. Before we take off, we're going to clear everything out so that way we have a nice smooth flight, because even noticing some of the recent flights when we're coming over, you know, some valleys and peaks and stuff, our aircraft is starting to bounce and all that. So not that we're dropping or anything wild like that. Look at that, the water just suddenly. Anyway. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's this. Wow. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. Oh, but this morning it's like it's just kind of wonky. Well, at least as long as the game doesn't crash, that's all that matters. There was I don't know if you checked I know for Xbox there was like a roughly 1.2 gigabyte. It was like 1.19, 1.2, rounded up, update yesterday, Mick. So you might want to check to see if you have an update available for your PC for the game. But I think in the next month or so, Sim Update 6 is coming, which is like their world update is coming. I think they said September or October. So, yeah. All right, coming into, we're about 11 kilometers out from Avignon. Yeah, yeah, there was another. I know there was one for the consoles, Nick. I don't know that there was one for the PC. That's what I'm saying. You might want to check to see if there's been one released for the PC game. But yeah, there's quite a few. They have. If you look at their roadmap, it'll tell you, you know, like they have like sim updates 6, 7, and 8, I think, are the major ones that are coming over the next so many months and probably even into 2022. So yeah, they're constantly working, I think, on improving the graphics and stuff like that. So yeah, they really want to keep improving it. Okay, yeah, I didn't know. That's the other thing too, because it may have just been for the consoles only, but I don't know. That's why I figured I'd let you know so that you can have a look yourself. But I think when they do like major updates, like Sim World Update, I think it's going to be for everybody, not just for PC or Xbox. It's for the whole, for all of it. So. Into our last big tunnel of the trip here. This route is fast. Yeah, it is. It flows very fast. It's just that I'm so I've not I don't run on here on a regular basis, so I've forgotten essentially how to keep on time. I used to be okay with it. Today we are late. Embarrassingly late. Come on. There we go. Oh boy, we are coming in way too hot. Now we're finally a little bit under control here. Whew. Alright, there we go. Hello, Daniel! Daniel got here just in time. We're just pulling into Avignon. Oh boy. Let's see if we can do, and we'll do one more service. What the heck? Maybe we'll do one other quick one. Matter of fact, we'll bring a train into service. Yeah, we'll do a quick little from the depot to the station. down in Marseille. Yeah, we'll do that real quick. Why not? I don't think we're going to get a gold here. We're going to probably get a silver. Nope. Still managed to get a gold. Interesting. All right. Let's go back here. It's a nice picture. We'll do one more. Yeah, leave depot. 5 o'clock in the morning. We're coming into service. And we'll wrap it up. And we'll be back on it. Microsoft Flight Sim. We're going to go from San Luis Obispo to Hearst Ranch Airport. Let's get this on. Lights on. All right. That. Oh, let's make sure we are on. Yep, we are on the correct. There we go. Manual control. Release the brakes. Oh, I'm okay, Daniel. Yeah, I'm good. Hopefully you're well, enjoying your fish and chips, I see. Your Saturday afternoon lunch. All right, we are going to snake our way over to Marseille. We're going to come across there, and that's our parking spot to bring this train into service. I guess this would be like the first service of the morning. Oh, look at that. Nicely lit up, and yeah, it's really good. Well, that's good, Daniel. Glad to hear it. Yeah, there is an update. Yeah, I figured I'd let you know, Mick. Like I said, I wasn't 100% sure if it was just for the consoles or if it was for console and PC or, you know. So, yeah, I just figured I'd let you know so you can get that going. But it does address, I think it's more for the PC because it does address on their roadmap sort of website or whatever. It does address, I think it has like the patch notes, which tells you what they've in theory have improved for the game. So I think it's geared more towards the PC players because when they released Sim Update 5, it really apparently ruined the graphics for a lot of PC players. So I think that's they're trying to bring the PC, kind of bring it back to where it was before. So I do like this old train station here in Marseille. That is really nice. really, really beautiful looking. There we go. All right. A silver? What more could we have done? Good Lord. I want a recount on that. I think I should have gotten a gold on that one. That was like flawless. Anyway, all right. Well, on that note, on that silver medal note, that's going to be it for today. I will see you all in about an hour and a half on Flight Simulator. We'll be flying from San Luis Obispo up to Hearst Ranch Airport. And what went wrong? I don't know. I didn't speed. I came in nice and smooth, nailed the stop. So I guess this is how it is today. So anyway, yep, I'll see you guys in about an hour and a half on Flight Simulator. And yeah,